Ah, villains. We love to hate them or we hate to love them. It is important right now to understand that different villains can become legendary for different styles. While a comedic villain and a tragic villain can both be amazing, it gains that award for different qualifications. As such, expect that these are my best 5 favorite villains that I've experienced, each for their respective area. Before we continue, let's talk about the sponsor of this video, me. Guys, here at Midnight Coffee, we have been gaining so much appreciated traction and love, so if you haven't already subscribed, come join this channel for interactive D&D and gaming content. Heavy emphasis on the D&D. Together as streamer and chat, we are building maps, creating homebrew, reviewing your guys' thoughts and creations itself, giving lessons on DMing and being a player, playing games every now and then, and most importantly, we are judging your opinion. That's right, if you thought Thanksgiving dinner was the only time you're going to be attacked, come on down to this chat and put yourself out there. So if you haven't already, come join the Midnight Guild for your free cup of coffee.
Restrictions apply. While a cup of coffee is valid through the contract's never stated when. Coffee may be hot or cold when served. We won't tell you. Disbandment for the guild is only allowed after each member throws a tomato at you. Tomatoes are supplies at the disbander's convenience. For more information, call 1-800.
We're gonna scorch the freaking planet in fire. There's gonna be screaming. Bandits are gonna die left and right. I can't wait.
You ever have someone that you hate, but sometimes low-key they say some shit that makes you laugh?
Hey, how did Brussels suck? How's your day been, buddy? We haven't really talked much since I left you for dead. Hey, you think you'll freeze to death out there? No, probably not. Bandits will get you first. My day? Been pretty good. Just bought a pony made of diamonds. Yeah, because I'm rich. So, you know, that's cool. Goodbye. I'm racking my brain trying to think of a name for that diamond pony I bought. I was gonna call it Piss for Brains in honor of you, but that just feels immature. Hey, maybe Butt Stallion? Nah, that's even worse. I'll tell you what, I'll give it some more thought.
Handsome Jack was a villain that was fun to listen to. His banter with the characters was a comic relief that gave him identity, and sometimes it's fun to just have that villain that shit talks the players and you shit talk them back. You see, Handsome Jack is not a villain you're meant to redeem. It's not a villain you're meant to sympathize with. It's not even a villain you're meant to prove that your morality is better than theirs. All you have to prove is that you're just better than him. And hey, for some games and some villains, that's exactly the competition I want.
What the definition of insanity is. Insanity is doing the exact same fucking thing over and over again, expecting shit to change. That is crazy. But the first time somebody told me that, I don't know, I thought they were bullshitting me, so boom, I shot him. The thing is, okay, he was right. And then I started seeing it everywhere I looked. Everywhere I looked, all these fucking pricks. Everywhere I looked, doing the exact same fucking thing. Over and over and over and over and over again. Thinking, this time, it's gonna be different. No, please. This time, it's gonna be different. I'm sorry. I don't like the way you are looking at me. Okay? You have a fucking problem in your head. Do you think I'm bullshitting you? Do you think I'm lying? Fuck you! Okay? Fuck you! It's okay, man. I'm gonna chill here, man. I'm gonna chill. The thing is, alright? The thing is I killed you once already. And it's not like I am fucking crazy. It's okay. It's like water under the bridge. Did I ever tell you the definition of insanity?
Voss is the most unhinged villain I have ever seen. He is just simply put bad shit crazy, and I love it. Sometimes I don't want a villain who's evil because of trauma or their motives are not fully understood. I just want a guy who's insane and clearly needs to be taken out. Voss, however, had the best voice acting out of any villain in anything I have seen. Voss's character concept from a story standpoint and from a design standpoint are pretty basic. He doesn't have any looks on him that are special or any story that is unique. It is just simply Michael Mando's performance as his voice actor that instills this character as a legendary villain. It's just so good. Simply put, amazing. Darth Revan has a tighter grip on the Star Wars fanbase's heart than Blizzard does with WoW addicts. If you are willing to, or rather be brave enough to delve into the forums of Star Wars' fanbase, you will find countless people begging for a movie about this guy. He was the first person for me to introduce the concept of a complex villain. This guy has fought Jedi, Sith, Mandalorians, and even fought enough to make himself canon. If you don't like that and appreciate it, I don't know what will. Darth Revan is, from a story and a narrative standpoint, extremely well done. That even if you're not big on Star Wars, you can appreciate the arc and the character development this guy goes through. And a very good point is the fact that Darth Revan is just awesome to listen to. There's a lot of villains out there that monologue, but I don't hate it with Darth Revan. And he does it with an amazing score behind him that just illustrates how epic this really is.
There was a time, a moment, when my destiny wasn't certain. That moment is gone. I've saved the Republic twice before. I've fought Mandalores and armies of the dark side. You won't stop me.
The second best villain, in my opinion, is you, me, us, the player that goes through a game and gets tricked. Shadow of the Colossus and Spec Ops The Line did it best, where you go through the entire game believing you are the hero, and as the journey keeps going, you slowly start to question yourself and start to deny the signs until it hits you like a truck. You are not the hero of the story. Your enemy was. And the reason these games do it best is because you are not expected to be an evil character from the start, as if you do an evil playthrough in a game. This game tricks you, it deceives you, it gives you simple instructions, and with our monkey brain player mentality we blindly follow them, until we come to the conclusion and realize sometimes you play the game, sometimes the game plays you. The king of villains. From his legendary soundtrack, his legendary sword, to his legendary mount that you suckers don't have, Arthas to me is not only the greatest written villain ever for WoW, but in everything. He was not the first hero turned villain character, but he is the best to me. It is pretty obvious that a villain with more time dedicated to their story will have a stronger attachment from the audience, but that is not the reason for the Lich King's fame, in my opinion. Every decision made, from Arthas to the Lich King, was understandable, relatable, and hell, even agreeable. And it made it that much more tragic when you see him transform into the evil he swore to kill. And let's say hypothetically you're pretty small brain and don't care about narrative storytelling, then the Lich King is still an S-tier villain. This guy just has such a cool, badass concept and look to him. Look at this. The amount of power he has, the coolness of his armor, get it? All comes together to create the greatest villain ever. And that is my list for, in my opinion, the 5 greatest villains ever showcased in games. If you guys disagree and have some other ideas, go ahead and drop them in the comment section, or let me know also why these guys are your favorite. Without further ado, guys, that'll be it for today. Thank you for watching. Have a great cup of coffee and take care.